Yet again. Here we meet again. I'm going to go live, or I am live on YouTube, but we're going to get this set. Save. Hello, Dave Woof. I can never say the names. Hello, Timeless Treasures. Hi, Lisa. All right, I got that fixed in the YouTube. I'm also going to put in the link in YouTube if you're watching on YouTube, so you can just hop on over and join. I am good, Lisa. How are you? So the link is pinned on YouTube, but I'm also going to put it in the chat as well. And we kind of talked about this earlier today. Oh, wait, we're going to go live on Instagram as well. Sorry. There we are. Maybe. Come on, Instagram. We'll say, hey, Deb. What is this doing? I'm good. It's been hot here. I'm waiting for, it's actually been really, really nice here. Really, really nice. Hi, Kim. And Mark, you said it's supposed to get cold. What did you hear? I don't know why Instagram is not. At the end of the week, it's supposed to get cooler? Midweek. Well, let me, hang on a minute, Instagram. We're going to turn you off. We're going to try again. We're going to try again, Instagram. Na, 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 na. I have to send myself an email though, so just takes me 1 second. I don't know what the deal is with it. Talk amongst yourself. Well, while you're waiting, one thing that you can do. Hi, Mike. Look at the catalog. You can put in some pre-bids. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. I'm gonna get this going on Instagram. So I'm not trying to ignore you if you ask me something. I'm just trying to get this. Bye, Jaden.
See ya. You want me to lock those?
Yeah.
You want me to? Sure. Okay, I will. Just shut it. Okay.
All right. We'll see. Hey, Willie. Hi, Gavin. You need them. I know. Isn't it great? This mug. It's Federal. Oh, there we go. Instagram. Finally. Now we're going to go live on Instagram. Hello, Instagrams. Isn't this mug great? Hey, damn it, Janet. Coffee drinkers make better. You're seeing it backwards. No, you're not. Huh. Is it backwards? There you go. Coffee drinkers make better lovers. Lovers, Mark. Is it? I don't know. I just feel like I should. Hi, Kim Middleton. Yeah, you can be left-handed or right-handed. Hi, Emmeline. Emmeline, I got distracted and I was looking at itineraries. I'll tell you about it later on. Hi, Carrie. So the way that this works, I'm doing these on Mondays. It's the Kitch Fix. Other sellers are doing Kitchy Fix 2s on Monday, but like we're going to go into Delane's. She's doing upcycled Kitsch. So hi, Aileen. So if you're a vamp seller and you want to join in the Kitsch crowd, I'm just doing these 10 items on Mondays. I'll always have the catalog ready to go. So you can put in pre-bids or you can put in max bids. Tomorrow at 3, And they're always going to be Mondays at 3. Tomorrow at 3 is my buyer's choice sale. I'm trying to decide. I may go live at some point on Wednesday. I'm really wanting to do a live every single day. Hi, Carrie. There's 2 Carries, but your names are spelt differently. The one Carrie has 2 R's, one Carrie has 1. I think. But I really have to get my booth going at the antique mall. I need to be pricing some stuff. So I'm really I need to focus on that. So Wednesday, what I'm saying is I'm going to get started on shipping on Wednesday and I'll get it finished Wednesday afternoon. I'm going to come in early, get it started on Wednesday. I got to price some things, load and take things to the antique mall. So I may not do a sale on Wednesday, but I might do one on Thursday and I might do one on Friday. So I've got to get some more pictures taken of them as well. Or I might just pull out a box and go through some things that way as well. So I'm trying to decide that. I also have our affirmations for, oh, cool. I've not tried that. I took it off of, never mind. That's for September 2nd. I don't know what I did with it. Hang on. Because now I'm committed. Did I put it over here? Can I throw it away? I did! I found it! I found it. Hi, Beach. Oh, gosh, are we? Oh, yay, Beach City's thrifting. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, guys, listen. Yeah, there's an affirmation warning. I haven't done that in a long time. If you're watching on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook, please, for the love of all thing that's vintage, come over to virtualantiquemarketplace.com. Go to your Google. Don't do an app. Don't go on the app. Just enter in virtualantiquemarketplace.com. That will take you right to Vamp. You can join. It is free to join. Come and join our community. We've got chat rooms. We've got questions of the day. We've got all kinds of fun things over. So we want you to come on over. Are you doing the lunchbox notes this year? Yes. Yes. I had some that came in over the summer, and so I've kind of held them back, but I need to be delivering them. I have a lot of them right now. I'm trying to think of something a little bit different that I can do. I'm trying to think of maybe something that we can do for nursing homes. So I'm like a Christmas card thing is what I'm thinking of. So we might do something like that. Thank you, Kim, for putting in the link. So tap on that link. Tap it. Tap it. Tap that link. Misty, I just bought some of the garlic spread dip from Trader Joe's. Did you hear that, Mark? Purple band.
One less for you.
It'll make your breath smell pretty bad, but it's so good. Kroger has it too. It's so good. I made a charcuterie board last night for game night, and I don't know if they're here, but Dana and Jerry, they're doing a haul tonight. Dana and Wendy, this would be Wendy though too. I am addicted to the Merlot cheese. You take the Merlot cheese and you cut it in little cubes and you take red grapes. They're so good. Okay. Affirmation warning. That link is a dead link. It doesn't work with the scan code. Well, let me just do this. You have to type it in, and don't go with the first link that you see when you type in virtualantiquemarketplace.com. It's all one word. All one word. So you're going to see it virtualantiquemarketplace.com. Look in your at the top of your What is that? Your search engine box? I'll put it in there now. Yeah, it's just virtualantiquemarketplace.com. That'll get you to Vamp in general. That one might be my... Wait, it looks the same. I mean, it brought it up for me with that link. Yeah, it brought it up for me. Both mine and for Kim's. So anyway, our affirmation morning for Monday, September 1st. Happy Labor Day. I can draw from the courage inside of me at any given moment. No matter what the situation calls for, I can immediately tap into my wealth of bravery to feel empowered and determined. Your handle is decorate a crab. It's not, I don't see collectibles. It's just decorate a crab. Crab. Like from the sea. I mean, do you have a separate account for Decorator Crab? What?
They said decorate a crab.
No, not decorate a crab. Because I'm just seeing decorate. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Chris. Yeah, you will put in your account, which your account is Decorator Crab. Your booth name, like your booth name is Carry Decorator Crab Collectibles. So you should be fine. So give it a try. And if you don't, then try the other one. I have to say that I was in Japan all summer on board the Diamond Princess. All summer? When I had a chance, I watched your channel. It made me feel closer to home. Oh, thank you. Do you work on a cruise? That must be a fun job. I would like to work in the, well, like where you make sure people have a good time because they're on vacation. Except for the poop cruise. That we don't want to do that. Oh, yay! Yay, Carrie. You were working. What did you do? What'd you do on the cruise? Have you guys seen the poop cruise? That makes me not want to go on a cruise. But Beach City's Thrifting, I'll go on your, we can go on their cruise. What cruise do you work for? We can talk about this later. Okay. I also wanted to do this question. This, I think, will get you all talking to one another before we get into the sale. Talk to one another. Answer these questions. All that kind of stuff. Hello, Retro Hey, Hound. I haven't even started yet. Okay. I don't like that question. Okay. Oh, I don't like that either. We don't want sports. Okay. Okay, here we go. You ready? Wait, what did she say? I work as a seasonal in the youth department, Princess Cruises, not the poop cruise. Wait, Princess Cruises which is the one that has no children on it? Is that Viking? That's the one that I want to go on. Is the no children cruise. I like kids, but I don't want to spend my vacation with them. When you become a certain age and you don't have to be around children, you don't really want to be around children when you're on the vacation. You know? Okay, here's our question. I want all old people on my cruise, but old people who like to have a good time. I don't want to get glaring. I get enough glares from my husband about being inappropriate and loud. So I don't want to be, that. Okay, anyway, if you had a miniature Christmas village set up in your home, what shop, building, or other object would be the most prominently displayed in your little town? Mine would be the Woolworths. Ooh, Ronnie D. Willie put some, what are those called? Eggplants. Boing. Antique store. Mine would be Woolworths. Because I would want mine to be like a coffee shop. That's a good one. I would want mine to be very like vintage, like like a little 1940s Christmas town. A bookstore, Santa's workshop. That would be good. I know, I like this book. It's the Conversation Piece Collection. A diner. Ooh, a bakery. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I have a question for you guys too. Because I've been looking at itineraries. Ooh, Krispy Kreme. A lighthouse. That would be nice too. Ooh, Smiley, you would probably be near the water then. Your Christmas village would be along the coast. I like that. All right, so I've been looking at, well, first of all, before I say anything else, I have openings for Germany still. If you want to go to Germany with Mark and I, we leave December 7th and we'll be back on the 14th. The trip is getting ready to close. So you've got the clock is ticking down. So if you would like to go, please send me a DM. I can send you a link with a discount code. But the trip is almost closed. So you can still sign up, but not for very much longer. So please let me know. We're going to Berlin, the Czech Republic, and another couple towns that I can't pronounce. But that is happening soon. We're going to be doing some vintage shopping, and we're going to be going to a thermal spa. What's the matter? Oh. So let me know if you would like to go. I'd like to get a few more people going with us. But I've been looking at itineraries for May. May is going to be the next trip. And I was looking, they do have a trip to Hawaii that is fairly affordable, but I'm going to ask questions about it. You camp one night on in a national, but in a tent. I don't think I want to do that. A lot of the trips that are here in the US are trips like that, where you are, you're camping. I don't know that I want to do that. Hi, Jean. I saw that you joined. It made me so happy. Okay. So I'm looking at, here's my question. So I don't think Hawaii is going to happen because I really don't want to camp in a tent. Greece is what I really want to do in May. But my question to you is, and you guys can let me know, I think I have 8 openings left. I have 8 openings left. I would love for y'all to come. It's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait to eat and drink mulled wine. I'm so excited. It's a lot of fun. And if you've not, we were kind of talking about this during the vintage meetup. The group travel is so much fun. I was very, very nervous when we went to Ireland because I didn't know what to expect. But you're with people that like the same things that you like. And you want to know the history of where you're at, and you want to see the sights and the smells and the eating, and you want to go thrifting and you want to look for vintage. And so we had a lot of time where we can go and do those kinds of things. And we all were in tears the last night because it was so much fun and we didn't want to say goodbye. So it is it's a very, very memorable trip. And if you were thinking, what do we want to do for each other for Christmas? I mean, yeah, it's an expensive Christmas gift, but you got to travel while you can now, because you don't know if you will be able to next year, or you know what I mean? So if you're thinking about it, I say go for it. But anyway, so let me know and I can get you. I'm going to Prague to find my Bev. Oh, my beaver. My beeve. Mark saw my beaver this morning when he walked in, the one that we opened. And what'd you call him, Mark? My beavers. My munching beavers. Anyway, yes, that's inappropriate, but that's how I can be sometimes. Very good advice. I wish I could come, but I can't walk. Oh, they can make accommodations. So we're not doing, I don't pick trips but we do have to do some walking because we're going to be going on a walking tour of Berlin. So just let me know if send me a message if you want more information. So my question, it would be a great sisters trip. It would be a great sisters trip. It's going to be so much fun. So I'm trying to decide between two Greece trips. There is one that's like you're on the beach. Like you're staying at a resort, you're doing some history things, you go to a mosaic tile class, and so you make like art with tiles and stuff, and you get to take that home with you. But it's very beachy, which appeals to me. But then there's another one that's more like history. You do wine and olive oil tasting. But it's not, you're around the water and stuff, but it's not like beachy. So what one sounds a little bit more interesting? Just for those of you that are here, the one that's the beachy one is a little less expensive because you're not doing as many excursions. But like when I read them, it's like, wake up and spend your morning on the beach. And I'm like, so I'm trying to decide between those two. The Greece and Italy trips are not, they're a little pricey. They're about as much as what we were going to Ireland. I know, Greek men on the beach. And the one that I looked up what the resorts, and there's all like 4-star resorts. And so I'm trying to decide between beach and city. So, but I'm probably going to be making an announcement within the next couple weeks of that. Emmeline says city. Hi, Rose. I gotta decide. I'm also looking into Italy, but there is one that keeps there's Bali and there's Costa Rica, and those are appealing to me. I just really want to go to the beach. Greece, beach, Italy, city. It is, you do go and see like ruins and stuff still, but it's very, Mark would like the city. I want to do a beach. South of France. I am looking into that too. I'm looking into the south of France. So I'm trying to decide. But there are some trips that are really, really expensive. So I'm trying to make it to where it's doable. You know what I mean? So Scandinavia. I want to go somewhere that it's not cold. We're doing cold. We're doing cold for this one, but I want to go somewhere. I want to go somewhere where you can see the water and on the beach. And for Germany, Chris, I'll send you the link with the itinerary on it, and you can help me out. Send me an email, Chris, or a DM here on Vamp. Emmeline, way more affordable too. Yeah, right. No, but not through Trova, because through Trova trip, the trips that are in the U.S. are a lot more expensive. That's why the trips in the U.S. are camping, and I don't mind camping, but not in a tent. Unless, and I'm going to find out, unless it's like glamping. If it's glamping for a night, fine. But if it's, you got to go and you got to bring your own tent and pitch your own. No, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. So I'm going to ask, I've got some questions. Okay. So I'm limited on the trips, the itineraries that are available through Trova. I can't just say, I want to go here. You create a trip for me. I do have another company that has been messaging me, and I'm going to meet with them where you can fine tune trips. So I'm going to see what that's all about. But with Trova, these are the itineraries they have available, and you choose from them. So, right. I mean, if you're camping in Hawaii, that probably wouldn't be too bad. I guess. I've never been there. Okay, let's go ahead and go in the sky. No, there won't be any antique shopping if we go to Hawaii. That won't be that kind of a trip. It'll be, we're in Hawaii. I mean, I think. I don't know. It depends on how much free time we have. Because, I mean, the nice thing about staying in Germany or in Greece is that you're staying in you're a pretty central location where you can walk to places. The Hawaii trip is on the Big Island. It's on the Big Island. I want to go to Hawaii to go to the beach. I don't want to I don't want to go to Hawaii to go thrifting. I want to go to the beach. And I want to do the history and that kind of stuff. Didn't they have wasn't there a surf thing? Was it the big kahuna or something during that episode? All right, let's carry on with the sales, shall we? Again, if you're watching on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook, you may not buy anything. You have to be over on Vamp. So come on over to virtualantiquemarketplace.com. And I did pull a couple extra items that we can do if we want. But let's go ahead and get started with the whatchamacallits. The things that I have listed. This is the garlic man. The Big Island does not have much beaches, as I recall. They said in the itinerary there's like a blue sand beach and that's probably black sand. I'll have to look at the thing again. All right, we've got the garlic man. Anthropomorphic deforest of California, the garlic keeper. You can put your garlic in there and he will guard your garlic. Yeah, they call it blue sand, but the Hawaii trip is pretty much out, I've decided. But there's also one of the Greek trips that it's a beginner's course, a beginner kayak tour. And that makes me a little nervous too. What am I supposed to do in a kayak in the ocean? There's sharks. But then there's another one that you do a Jeep tour and a catamaran. I'm all for that. Oh yeah. I told him that part and he was like, oh yeah. But I'm like, I don't think that I could handle that. Not unless y'all want to see me have an anxiety attack. All right, so our garlic man here, he doesn't have any chips or flaws on him at all. He's just very anthropomorphic and cute. And you actually could use him to put your garlic in. You could put your garlic in him if you wanted to. He lives on Drury Lane. Do you know the garlic man? The garlic man, the garlic man. Do you know the garlic man? I live on Drury Lane. Yes, we know. Okay, we don't need to go into the chorus. All right, we're going to start him he does have a piggy snout. I didn't even notice that till now. You have to tour some of the Greek islands. Yeah, I'm trying to look at itineraries where you get the most bang for your buck, but the ones that you get the most bang for your buck is more expensive. So that's my question. Do you want to get more bang for your buck, or do you want to spend a little less money and have some leisure time? You know, I guess that's my question. All right. Hi, Joe S. We're going to go ahead and start at $16 for 30 seconds, and it's running. Now, if things do not sell, they will be added to my buy it now, but it will not be at $16. So if you think that you're wanting him, you might be able to get him for $16 in this sale, but he's going to be more expensive when I have him listed as a buy it now. Just throwing that out there. All right, Graceful Treasures, and congratulations, Graceful Treasures. Oh, hang on. I saw that you won an award for your antique mall, so that's wonderful. Okay, Graceful Treasures. This is in the listing, but this is the top of the lid. You can't tell at all until you look under, and he's got a sliver. Are you okay with that? If you're not, I can cancel your order, but right there. And when it's on here, I did notate it in the listing, but I did these a while ago. Thank you. He's pretty cute. I love anything with a face on it. Are you still here, Mark? Okay. I thought he was getting ready to leave. Okay, thank you so much. All right, what shall we do next? Hello, Marina. This is a small but mighty little piece of kitsch. It is art. He's from the 1950s, and he's in excellent condition. It's this teeny tiny little polka dotted squirrel. Isn't he cute? He's he's got his little Eddie Munster hairline there. Oh, also, by the way, Mark has been working on my Pee-wee. He's been doing my Precious Moments. He's going to turn him into Pee-wee. So when it's all, you should be filming your stages. I can't wait to show it to you when it's done. But little art. He is in excellent condition. I love his little teeth. And he's all polka dotted and his little pink shading. Thank you, Nifty Kitty. We're going to start him at $16 for 30 seconds, and he's running. I'm looking for, oh, yay, Joe, I'm so glad. If you are having problems with anything technical, if you can't log on, you can always contact support@district.net. They're very fast about getting back with you to help you problem solve if there's an issue. So reach out to them. I can help limit with a limited ability, but they'll be able to help you really get it figured out. Thank you so much, Nifty Kitty. He is coming to you. It's a small and mighty treat. All right. I have some linens. We kind of talked about in my morning show this morning about doing a linen day. And I probably am just going to sit in front of a bin of linens and not know what I'm pulling out, because you can pretty much know the shipping on those. They're all going to pretty much be about the same. He is so cute. He will look really cute with your cats. This is not a cat, my next item. This is a dresser scarf. You got to keep your dressers warm in the wintertime. Look at this little puppy, little terrier puppy. I'm going through boxes of crap I took out of my car to take ones with me on Friday with Misty. Oh, hi, Tammy. Tammy, we got to get your name changed. And you got to get a different profile picture because you look like this. That's what your emoji looks like. We got to get that. We got to get that changed. All right, so this is double-sided. Now, there is nothing wrong with this. No. No. On the bottom of one of the corners, it's a little frayed. It's a little afraid. But look at how cute. Dog on this side, dog on that side, and flowers running down the side. I mean, if you really like dogs, you could wear it as a scarf. If you wanted to. I will help you with it, Tammy. I'll help you. I will never forget that kitchen parade towel. Oh my gosh, right? That was pretty amazing. All right. Starting this at $12 for 30 seconds. It is from the 1950s. I think that I did put a measurement in there. Okay. Yeah, it's 31 inches long and 10 inches wide. Thank you, Miriam Cipriano. It's so cute. And this is the one, though, too. I said you could make it into like a little throw pillow. You could even do it with witch stitchery. So you could make a little pillow like that. And you could have it on both sides. And you could even do the witch stitchery where you don't have to sew anything. Because if you're like me, you can't. And you just like iron it on. Thank you, Miriam. No, Tammy doesn't have crap in her booth. Tammy has really nice things in her booth. She's got a booth at White River, which I need to go over and do a live shop along. You're welcome, Musty. I know I like it. I think it reminds me of Soul Nate. Soul Nate calls me Musty because it was a typo and it just kind of sticks. All right. This guy has a pre-bid. Now, I hope, Chris, did you see in the listing that he has a repair? That's why I started him at what I started him at. As is, he has a neck repair. 7 inches tall. So cute. This is Rice. It's so cute, right? Look at that. And he's a lipstick holder. Hang on. I'm going to get a modern lipstick and see if it fits. Here we go. Yeah. Hi, Carolyn. He's so cute. And he'll hold your lipstick. This is I think this was my, gosh, you remember this makeup line? If I'm saying this correctly. Oh, never mind. This is ColourPop. Red. The lipstick does not come with the dog because it's one of my favorites. But ColourPop, the color is Sex Appeal. SEX Appeal. But you could put your lipstick in there. That's what I'm trying to say. He does have his foil sticker on the bottom. He has a neck repair on the back. Well, I mean, he's got a neck repair that his whole head fell off. But you can see, you can't really tell from the front because of his big bow. But you can see on the back, he's got that repair right there. A really good repair job. And he's hand painted. He's 7 inches tall. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. So I'm going to start him at $16 for 30 seconds for our cute little kitschy puppy. Neck repair on the back. And he'll hold your lipstick. Or he'll hold your matches. I'm obsessed with this idea. I am going to have, before we leave, I will show you the starting board for tomorrow's Buyer's Choice sale. And I'm obsessed with putting matches in things. I'm obsessed with it. Yeah, Rice. What did Willie say? Yeah, Rice. IRICE. Oh, it's going to wash it out. Thank you, Chris. He's a cute one. Love that one. I think that I got that one when I was in Georgia. I said Germany. Misty, did you see my earlier question? No. What'd you say? Yay, Smiley! I love it when things sell on my Buy It Now. Check out the Buy It Now. What did you say? Can you ask me again, Jerry? Rachel bought mine in today's show. Wait, will there be a little kittle? Oh, I can. I'll go grab it. I'll grab it. There can be, Jerry. And I want to show you what I'm obsessed with. This one's kind of boring, but this is what I'm obsessed with. You find these little toothpick holders, okay? I like the ones that are Figural. And then I bought these, and I didn't buy these, but I did buy some more. These are 4-inch matches, and there's a striker on the bottom. And you put this in your bathroom for when you need to. Isn't that great? I love this. Hi, Jane. Playing with fire again. Those matches, they're fun to light. Fire. They're fun to light. Okay. I'm going to do this as a added in. So this is a little, I think that somebody has made this from a mold. You can get them on Amazon. They come with the matches. They're stickers. They're stickers. And they have circles and rectangles. So, we have all these little, I don't know, like these little like the little toothpick holders. You're like, that's cool, but what are you going to do with it? Well, now it'll hold your matches. I'm upset. Now, like, it's all I want to look for are those things. You can have a buyer's choice match holder sale. All right, so this is a coffin. And you can see, I know, fire. Somebody has like decoupage this little flower on here. And inside, you open it up. Oh, I forgot I turned her around. It's perfect for your little kiddo. And this is the one I've tried selling her a couple times because she looks like Endora from Bewitched. But doesn't she look like she belongs in this coffin? So the little kiddo has very dirty clothes, but she's been in the ground. What do you expect? I've been buried in my coffin. So here is the little coffin. I want to say it looks like it's like a resin, somebody's resin project. Her hair is really, really nice. So you're going to get the coffin and the doll. But you have to turn her to the side to get the coffin lid to go on there good. What is wrong with this? Yeah, you have to turn to the side to get it on there. Look. So it's resin. Can we bet how many times a day Misty lights? Oh, man. I'm going to do it again. They just light so good. They light so good. I can't help it. Okay. So we're going to start her. We're going to add her in. This is going to be not a giveaway. Come on. No. It is a live auction. Sure. You get both pieces. This is going to be small ground. Okay, I'm going to start it at $20 for 30 seconds. $20, 30 seconds for the coffin with the living dead kiddo. Yeah, she's perfect in there. She really, really is. And I think that it would be great as I would leave it open like that for a display. And then at the end, then you could, put the lid on. I like it like that. You could probably put a little double-sided tape on the back of her skin right there, just so she stays in there exactly like you want, because this coffin does stand up. Thanks, Hound. It does stand up, so you could display her like that. All right, well, Hound, you already unlocked discounted shipping. Now, Endora was a witch. She wasn't a vampire. I don't know if technically she was dead. I don't know. But I don't know. We were trying to figure out what we could put in that coffin, and that That little Kittle is the perfect. So if you create things out of resin, create little Kittle coffins or market them as little Kittle coffins, especially this time of year. All right, I've got this that I think is adorable. She is made by Lefton. She's from the 1950s, and she is, I'm your little helper. She's a spoon rest. Yeah, did you hear that, Jay? So you can hang her on the wall or you can lay her flat. She does got little nubby feet, I guess, to do that. You could even add fangs to the dolls. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, there's all kinds of things that you can do. Maybe I was thinking Elvira, but I'm always thinking about, look. Hound, I'm going to pull out your, look. I mean, it's pretty good. Don't play with matches or you will wet your bed as a kid. I did wet my bed as a kid. I really did. Who sent me this? Wendy Sparrow. Years ago sent me this. And I loved it so much. It's in my little, you can't see, but it's right there. Okay. So our little 1950s Lefton, she's a spoon rest, but you could hang her on the wall as well. She is 8 inches tall. She doesn't have any flaws. She reminds me of Emma, because Emma used to say, I'm your little helper girl, mama. I'm your little helper girl. She still is my little helper girl. All right, so I'm going to run her. She's made by Lefton from the 1950s. I'm going to start her at $16 for 30 seconds. Joe, I wonder why that was a saying. Maybe your mom was like, maybe were you frightened of wetting the bed? You know what I used to do? Oh, she's running, by the way. I used to pee my bed, and then I would go get in my brother's bed, and I'd pee his bed too. And then my mom wouldn't let me have anything to drink after a certain time because I peed the bed. Did anybody else pee the bed? My Emma didn't. Jaden would. We had to have, well, I'm not going to say, but Jaden would. He took after me. He took after me. It's an old wives' tale. I have never heard of that. Well, I guess I'm going to pee the bed tonight twice because I lit the matches twice. All right. She will be available in the buy it now. Yeah. It was embarrassing. And, you know, kids can't help it. But as a parent, well, and obviously as a sibling who got peed on, that wasn't that fun. But as a parent, especially when you're washing laundry all the time, you got to clean up that laundry. Apparently there's a cement. Really? I wonder if that's her. Because she looks just like her. I don't think that it is. Oh, that would be embarrassing. That would be embarrassing. All right, I've got a piece of chalkware, and I have it in this little plate rack. That I will include. So you'll get the plate rack too. And the reason why is because this one, now you can put, it's very easy to put a hanger on here, but I'm not going to do that. All you have to do is take a pop, like, you know, a can of pop the lid off, use a glue gun and glue a little, and then pull it out a little bit and glue a hanger on there. So you can easily put a hanger on there. This one does not have a hanger on it, but we do have the hooks. This is 1974 Miller Studios. Have a nice day with a little red bird. And it's in really, really nice condition other than not having the hanger. But I will include the little plate rack. So you don't have to hang it on the wall. You could just put it right like that in your display and put your, you know, your other little collectibles around it. So I'm going to start this $16 for 30 seconds, and it's running. Oh, Aunt Clara. She was so bumbling. I loved her. I actually have a t-shirt, and I keep forgetting that I have it. I thrifted it. And it is of who was her neighbor? The nosy neighbor. Crap, I can't think of her name. Mrs. What's her name, Ronnie? Kravitz. Mrs. Kravitz. I thrifted it and I loved it. I just keep forgetting that I have it. All right. The Chalkware will be in the buy it now later on. And I usually add things in right after, but it won't be for $16. It does. Menopause does make us all like Aunt Clara. Wasn't Aunt Clara? She was in. Was she in Mary Poppins too? She was in something else. No. Abner! She's flying, Abner! She was in something else, though. What else was she in? All right, my next item is adorable, and it is from the 1980s, and it's an Esco. I've had neighbors like her. Oh, yeah. I've actually been that neighbor, I think, sometimes. We had a neighbor at one of our houses. I'm not going to say if it was this house or another one, but the police would come along because they would get into fights. We were all just, we would open our windows so we could hear. Yeah. No, was she on Andy Griffith, Tammy? I don't know. We'll have to research this. But look at how cute this is. This is a little fairy on a turtle, because why not? How did I end up on this turtle? How did I end up as a fairy? Maybe she took some gummies. But she's, oh my gosh, she's really washed out. She is like orange luster. I sent you a text of Indoor and Samantha's. Okay. I think the one you have is Indora, you think? Hang on, I gotta look. It's a luster fairy. Did Hound get a deal? No, if she's not in her original clothes. I think you're right. Okay, so this is what Lisa sent me. Not the original clothes that she's in. Gosh, you really can't see. Yeah, the face is spot on. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Oh gosh, that glare. It's her. Hound. This is Indora. Not in her original clothes. Look. It's spot on. She's probably worth $8,000. I'm fine with what I sold her for. That's why she looks so good in the coffin. Golly, Agnes Moorhead would be proud. That's pretty. Thank you, Ronnie. Somebody look her up and see what she sold for. I'm curious now. All right, but we have this very lovely Enesco fairy on a turtle. No flaws. The gold foil sticker is missing. That's it. But I think that she's so cute. She would be great for Halloween too. You could make a little paper witch's hat for her and put that on her head. But I'm going to start her at $18 for 30 seconds. She is porcelain. She's so cute. What did Willie say? Yeah. Put her down. That is my Indora. Oh, and I'm pretty fancy too. I've got red hair like her. Oh, I love her. And I like that. Oh, thank you, Emmeline. I like that and Emmeline, I have a little, I'm sticking some extra things that I found over the weekend in your package. The turtle has green eyes. But she's got red hair. She's your brethren. Thank you, Emmeline. You'll get a few bonus things too. Okay. Now let's do, man, this is pretty awesome. Now, this is made by APCO, and this is Pablo Picasso, and he's a wooden paintbrush holder. You won't get the paintbrushes. These are my dad's paintbrushes, but I needed some paintbrushes to show you. But I didn't even notice that, but it looks like Klein Picasso. But it's Pablo Picasso, and there's his little artist palette, and it says APCO on the bottom. He's all wooden. He is, oh, where'd you go? This mouse is still giving me fits, Mark. 8 inches tall. He's 8 inches tall. So you could put paintbrushes in him. You could put crochet needles. You could put pins in him. It's fine. It's not, oh, we'll try that. But look at how cute. Ah, you spit one out. Jerry says, I have that kiddo with the red hair in different clothes. She's Teresa Touring. Maybe they sold the same doll in different clothes, or they put Teresa in a different outfit. They might have, Jerry. They probably used the same mold, doll mold, and they just stuck a dress on her. Like, this is Touring Terry. This is Endora. What did? Great. William, okay. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start Pablo. He's all hand painted. Hound has a bid of 18 and is winning, and Hound has unlocked discounted shipping. I just think that he's so cool. He's made in Germany. I don't know if it probably is West Germany. I'm Pablo Picasso. Does anybody own a Pablo Picasso painting? That would be pretty amazing if you did. All right. Hound. I really wish that they would have made, because like you see his mustache, like I like to think that that's his mouth. Well, it is a little, which way? Okay. Thank you, Hound. I'll be able to put Dad's paintbrushes. He's probably trying to figure out where these are. I'll have to put them back. All right. I am going to do the mug. Oh, this is an amazing mug. I love it. And it's double-sided. It is made by Figural. It has no chips or cracks. It does have, like, on the inside, it has been used. But it's not been in a dishwasher. The graphic still looks great on both sides. It's a smaller mug because apparently back in the 60s and 70s, they wanted to drink smaller cups of coffee. Nowadays, we have big cups of coffee. So coffee drinkers make better lovers. Not depending, because coffee, I can't do a lot of coffee. Okay. No, we didn't have mega mugs back then. All right. So I'm going to start this at $15 for 30 seconds, and it's running. But again, look, you don't have to drink coffee out of it. It would make a cute little flower pot, plant pot, that sort of thing. Look at the juice glasses. I know. The thing of it is, though, if you think about it, having a coffee cup this size does make sense because you can drink it. Because if you have a huge, big cup of coffee and you get to doing something and then you lose track of time, and then by the time you try, it's gone. It's cold, and you have to top it off again. So, all right, coffee drinkers make better lovers. We'll be in the buy it now. All right. But it won't be for $15. So if you want me to run something again, I can, but it won't be for $15. Oh, I love this cat. Is this our last thing? I mean, I pulled some extra things. I guess it is. I love this cat. You got a piece of tape on your cat. My gosh. Can't do anything without being surrounded by tape. Okay, this is a Cooper craft. Orange Persian long hair cat. That is a big figurine. It is marked made in Japan right there next to its little air hole. But look at him. He very much has like Joseph eyes. It's not Joseph, but those kind of dead eyes. But he's in perfect condition. Again, everyone needs to find little tiny witch hats for Halloween. But wouldn't that be cute? Could be a little witch. Excellent condition. He is 5.5 inches tall and 8 inches long. No chips or cracks. Nifty Kitty has a pre-bid of $18, so that's where we're going to start it. And it's running. It was on the Orange Grove owners that coerced doctors to advise orange juice in a bowl of cereal was a healthy breakfast. I love a bowl of cereal. I eat a bowl of cereal for dinner. In fact, we got all this cheese. We've been having charcuterie boards for dinner. Whammy is in here with twice the different names. You're confusing Willy Whammy. All right, that's counting down. Nifty Kitty, you won. Boop, boop. You're going to go live with Nifty Kitty. Thank you, Nifty Kitty. Well, I've got a question. Are you keeping that trophy you got, or am I selling it? I'm not keeping it. Do you want me to run it? I have it over here because I thought about putting it in my booth, but I bought it from my antique mall. So I think that would be a little, I don't know. I don't know if I feel comfortable doing that. Oh, I want to show you these too that I got. I forgot to show them this morning. Okay. This is heavy. It would be, well, I mean, for you, it would probably be $9 maybe for you, since you're just right there. Look at this trophy. It's amazing. Now, is anybody but Brooke interested in this? Brooke, if you're the only one that's interested in this, then you can just send me an email and we can work something out to where you don't have to pay for shipping. It's from Niagara County, from the American Legion. The department membership chairman trophy from the American Legion of New York. I'm trying to see if there's a date on it. The golden anniversary. 1969. It's from 1969. Okay. Brooke, send me a message. Send me a message, Brooke. I don't know. I just love trophies that are like that. I love trophies that are like that. So, and like I said, I wanted to take it and put it in my booth. I actually had it sitting over there of things that I need to price, but since I bought it there, you know what I mean? Okay, is anybody interested in Santa's Little Helper? I got this for my son, but then he was like, it's the Simpsons Santa's Little Helper. And I can do this really quick as a, because it's not, I don't think that it's from the 90s. It doesn't say. I don't think that it is. It says Universal Studios. But look. Does anybody watch The Simpsons? So I probably will take him to the booth too. Just because he's fun. I would start him at 12. Someone that I see. I've never seen Santa's Little Helper. So I can run him, or I'm going to take him to the booth. I always felt sorry for Santa's Little Helper. Okay, I will run him, Aileen. He's very lightweight. I got him for my son, but he didn't want. But he's very clean. And publish. All right, and he is running. Woo! Santa's Little Helper kind of reminds me of his little attitude was sort of like Odie. He was just like he always wanted to help. I know, I always felt sorry for him. What kind of a dog do you think that he was? I don't think that this bracelet originally came on him. I think someone added that, but I kind of like it with the little shell on it. You think it was a greyhound? All right, Aileen. Santa's Little Helper's coming to you. Thank you so much. He also needs a little witch's hat. Okay, so I have the other one over there, but I bought these at Goodwill, at the Goodwill proper, not at the outlets, because they would have been probably kind of expensive. But look at these. There's two of them. They're bookends. They're marble owl bookends. And so these would have been quite heavy. And I have the other one over there too. So you can have one. I guess this one would go this way because the books would go there. So I can run these, but they are heavy. They're heavy. Like they probably will weigh 10 pounds, if not more. So that's why I thought I would put them in the booth first. I can run them, but they are very heavy because they are all marble. So let me know. I can run them, but they're going to be heavy. I'm really going to go to my bed tonight, according to Joe's mom. I'm obsessed with lighting these matches. Those are not as great as... Do we want to discuss the bookends? Tammy, I also have this brass cat. Very angry brass cat that I can run. Tammy found the most epic bookends. It was the find of the day. It was the find of the day. I don't think I have pictures of them on my phone any longer, but they look like a pirate head. Maybe I do. But when you really looked at them, they were not. Yeah, here they are. I got it. Okay, so what do you guys see? What do you see? Like, I can't see it. I can't unsee it now. But what do you see? What do you see? Oh, okay, Jane. Oh, look at you. Of course, Pammy's going to get it right away. We did not see them. Hey, front porch picker. But I just saw like a man's head, like a conquistador or something like that. No, I can't even show them. I can't show them up close. But throughout the face, there are images of women and some men parts. And like the base part right here, that's not his neck. Find of the day. That was the find of the day. They're from the 60s, and it was a studio piece. And I didn't see it. I'm like, a pirate? and then I think Tammy said, look closer. Yeah. Multiple images of love. They all had a big cup of coffee out of this mug beforehand. So, okay. Brass Angie cat. It is hollow, but it is brass. Where's my magnet? Oh, there it is. I'm just going to double check. It's brass. Yeah, they're just wrestling. No magnet sticks to it. It is brass. So I'm going to run this cat 5.5 inches tall for Angie Cat. Also needs a witch's hat. I got brass in pocket. Da, 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 da. Okay, brass cat. Brass monkey. That funky, but this is a brass cat. Very Angie. All right, I'm starting him at $18 for 30 seconds. If there's any interest in our brass cat, I found a lot, but Misty found more. But Carolyn found the most. It was fun shopping with everybody and like seeing how people shop. Like Carolyn, she made a she in her sense of direction, she knows where to find the jewelry. So she made a beeline to the jewelry. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Brass cat. Brass cat. Okay, I just brought a couple things that I had. Like, well, speaking of cats, cat shakers. These, I want to say that these might be iris too. Big, tall cat shaker. Sorry, I like the key cats. And the smaller long neck cat shaker. No flaws. Marked Japan. I don't know. In my mind, I'm thinking iris, but I don't think they are. They have these little airbrushed. They're figurines at this point. We're not going to use these as salt and pepper shakers. So they're figurines at this point. Mama Kitty is good. Hang on. Small. I have to put on her new like flea collar thing. That's always a fun thing to do. Especially since me taking her to the vet, she is a little squirmish when I'm trying to pick her up and stuff. All right, our little cat shakers are starting at $16 for 30 seconds. I like how the taller one has a little cut through with the tail. No, she really hates that cat carrier. Thank you, Whammy. She's good. She's good. I still wish that she would come inside. And like when winter comes, it makes me so sad when she's out in the cold and stuff. But she sleeps in the garage. Miriam Cipriano. Is Delane live yet? Oh, Misty. Oh, she is. Okay. No, it's not Delane. It's Sharon. Delane's at 4:30. So I'm going to stay on till 4:30. Sharon is on. So I will say this, like I said earlier. And thank you, Amy. Go over to Sharon's sale. Listen, get 20 people over at we didn't. You guys failed at that this morning. You failed at it. If you can go over to Sharon's Find by Bob's daughter's sale. She's doing a pottery sale. I will do a giveaway. You want to see what I'm going to give away? I'll make it a good one too. Retha brought me. I'll show these. And I'm going to grab something else. How about... Oh, I know what I can do. I know! You guys go over and support Sharon. Okay? Retha brought me a whole big thing of emotional support pickles. So, look at how bumpy it is. Get your mind out of the gutter, Whammy. So, I will gift someone an emotional support pickle if we can get 20 people over at Sharon's sale. And I'm going to look how many people are over there. And Retha is the artisan behind the pickles. Well, behind these pickles. We need to get more people over there. And I'll give away my matches in this little thing with the striker. Finds by Bob's daughter. It's the other sale. You can't go over there, front porch picker. Let me ask you something. Why aren't you not on Vamp? You're on Instagram, front porch picker. It smells so good. I really want to know. You don't have to you just go to Google and you type in virtualantiquemarketplace.com and it'll take you over here. It's free. So I will give away oh yeah, his face is down below. I thought those were his eyebrows. I mean, I guess you can do that. Come on, front porch picker, come on over here. Okay, how many are there? Pottery Palooza finds by Bob's daughter. $13. We're not going to make it. I will hold this out until it's time. Okay. I also brought over a kokeshi. It sold. You did. It sold. You can see I'll show you the things that didn't sell. The coffee drinkers make better lovers. Federal glass coffee mug. The I'm Your Little Helper Girl spoon rest by Lefton. And the Miller Studio Have a Nice Day chalkware. Those 3 things didn't sell. But I also have this great little kokeshi. She is not stamped on the bottom. Okay, message me. You can come over as just hanging out because you can only see, if you're on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, you can only see the Instagram chat. And Instagram is not real big chatters. You know, we're chattier over here on Vamp. And you can see all of the chat. Let me check to see if I can do this giveaway yet. 4 more people. 4 of you need to leave to go over to Finds by Bob's daughter so we can do a giveaway. Just saying. What happened here? Okay, so I'm going to run this great kokeshi. Small. Okay. Here she is. She's in lovely condition. She's hand painted. I don't think so. Let's have 1 million viewers. Is it a blue? It's the only other live sale that's on Vamp right now. No, she's got pottery. I see who's gone over there. What is that? Royal Hickman pottery. She's got some really nice pieces. Okay, let me go back. There was 20. Have a great day, Nifty. All right, I'm going to start her $18 for 30 seconds for the kokeshi. 4:30, Delane will be on. And we'll go over, I'm going to rate into Delane. I see 17 people at Pottery Palooza. 15 seconds on our kokeshi. I don't know how big she is. 5 inches tall. Now, she will not be listed in the Buy It Now yet. I got to take pictures of her. But I'm just bringing her over. For, because it's an extra thing. 19 people. 19 people. I have to see 20 with my own eyeballs. These are California pottery plates. Hi, Misty. Or hi, Misty. Hi, Shannon Ferrarar. I still see 19. These are California pottery. They're not stamped Clemenson, so they're either Clemensons or they might be Kaylee. There's 20. All right, there's 21. All right, I'm going to do it. Oops, let me get back over here. All right, we'll do our giveaway, and then I'll run these cute little California pottery wall hanging plates. They're in excellent condition. So let's do the giveaway of the pickle and my matches. And you also, we have the striker on the bottom, and you also get this great little Victorian toothpick holder. All right, giveaway. Now, in order to win the giveaway, you have to be on Vamp, and you have to be in the US, and you have to be following me. So make sure if you see follow anywhere, you're not following me. And when you follow a seller, then you'll get notified every time they go live, every time they have a listing go up. So make sure that you're following the sellers that you really, really enjoy. Oops, I got to do this. Now this is going to be a giveaway. That's a horrible picture, but followers only, and it is now you look. No, it's not. Now it started. So see the little purple present? Click on that little purple present. You can win one of Aretha's. I like the face down at the bottom. And look at how bumpy he is. And you will win. I'm going to do one more for the road. You can get your own matches on Amazon. They just light so good. Yeah, make sure that you're following Sharon too. Finds by Bob's Daughter. She has sales almost every week. Multiple sales a week. And she's so sweet and she's so fun. So make sure that you're following her as well. All right. Enter the giveaway. You don't have to have bought something from me. It's open to anybody as long as you are following me and as long as you are in the US. 18 entries. Hi, Minx. The winner is Carolyn Harmon. Ooh, the Addams family. These are coming to you, Carolyn. I gave away my matches, but I ordered more. Thank you so much. Lady C. All right. I think what I'm going to do, just kind of make it easier. Well, I will run these. They're not stamped. To me, they look like they're Clemensons, California. We've got that pot and that pot, 2 coffee pots. So they're great for a gallery wall. Oh, not a giveaway. Not a giveaway. Oh my gosh, stop it. Live auction. There we go. This is going to start them. You get them both starting at $12 for 30 seconds. And they're running. There are no chips or cracks on them. They are from the 1940s. They are 4.5 inches in diameter. That has a little bit of a sticker there that I need to finish getting off the rest of the way. This one is like a shorter stout. Thank you, Lori. Coffee pot. I love the polka dots too. And then we've got a longer coffee urn. It's like, this will be more of a teapot. This is more of a coffee. Wouldn't these look cute above your coffee bar? Those are really cute. Thank you, Lori. I love those. I loved those. All right. So I think the only other thing that I had brought as an extra, I loved this little ironstone. Well, I don't know if it's ironstone, but it's Renna. And it's this little mini casserole. To me, it looks like ironstone. It does have chips around the lid. I like that part of it. The bottom is fine. But I think that you could, put like your favorite pieces of jewelry and that kind of thing in there. We've got the, transfer, and it's got crazing all over. So I really, really like that. I think it's cute. So let me try running this and see. We're just gonna call it that. I'm gonna start it at $15. It's going to be in medium. All right. And it's running. So the only damage is to the lid and probably from being used. But I just think that I loved it. So we've got that little thorn and leaf on each side of the casserole. And then on the lid, we have the leaves. I like the coloring of it too. So you could put your favorite pieces of jewelry in here. You could even keep it in your bathroom, put Q-tips, cotton balls, and that sort of thing in there. But I just really like the look of it. I thought it was so, I liked it. So I bought it. That's all there is about that. And then I'm not going to run these unless someone is interested in. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. I got these candlesticks that are mushrooms. Well, they're mushroom shaped with these great jadeite candles. So I've got the set of those. And I also brought over these that I just picked up this weekend. They are Walton, Japan. Walton, Japan. And they're little girls. She's given this other girl the what for. I'm going to tell you something, Linda. And she's like, you're scaring me. That bear is really scared. But these are really, really cute. Large figurines of these babies. Walton, Japan. I have never heard of that ceramics company. They are 6 inches tall. 1950s. She's saying, that's my bear, but you can use it for a while. Or maybe she's like, you have my bear. I'm telling mom. Oh, that would be cute, Shannon. Little acorns in that. That would be really cute. All right, I'm going to run these girls. You will get them both because they're sisters and we can't split them up. Whatever. We took the picture of it. You're going to get them both. They're starting at $18 for the pair at 30 seconds, and they're running. You can kind of see their little toes peeping out. Their dresses are hand painted, one with green. She's got her little bolster pillow. And I love their little piggy tails. I just love figurines, though. She's got a little bit more coloring to her hair than her sister does. But that bear, my word, he's a little frightened. Walton, Japan. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. I fell in love with them. All right, what time is it? All right, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to rerun the 3 things that didn't sell that I already had listed. We'll start with this one. And then we're going to raid into, no, we're going to raid into Delane. No, auctions. Oh my gosh. Auctions. There we go. Okay. This is 1974 Miller Studios. And have a nice day. Does not have the hanger on the back, but I will include the plate rack. Starting at $16 for 30 seconds. We did a live together last year. You're going to have to refresh my brain. Because like now your name is sounding familiar to me. Send me a DM for sure. Have a nice day, says this bird. It is Miller Studio, 1974 on the top. And it doesn't have any flaws other than not having that wall hanger on the back. All right, so this is going to be listed in the Buy It Now. And the next item that we have is, wait, let me go ahead and put restart auction. The Lefton, she's a harder piece to find. The Lefton, I'm Your Little Helper spoon rest. You could hang her on the wall. You can lay her down for your spoon. Chili season's coming up. This would be great to put your chili ladle on. Starting at $16 for 30 seconds, and she's running. No flaws. They did a whole line of these too. But this one wasn't as well known as like the Miss Priss and those other pieces. But this is I love spoon rests in general though too, which is why I was drawn to this. And it reminded me of Emma with that little saying, I'm a little helper. She's a little helper. She'll help you hold your spoons. She will. Hi, Lady C. All right. And then last but not least, before we raid into Delane, we have the Figural milk glass mug. Coffee drinkers make better. $15 for 30 seconds. No chips or flaws. It is double-sided, so you can be right-handed or left-handed. It doesn't matter. It's great with, obviously, to use for your coffee or to put a gift card in here if you want to give it to somebody as a gift as well. But I love these mugs with little sayings on them. Coffee drinkers make better lovers. Coffee drinkers go to the bathroom a lot, though. So I don't know how that would factor into the equation. All right, so the last three things that I showed you will be available in the Buy It Now right after the sale is over. So if you're watching this later on and you want to buy one of those 3 items, you can. And some of the other items that I had shown, if you are interested in those items and they're not listed, you can send me a DM and I can send you a private offer. But thank you guys so much for being here today. I think Delane is live. We're going to raid into Delane. She is. Delane is also doing a Crafted Kitsch Fall and Christmas sale. So thank you guys again so much. Don't forget tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, I will be doing a buyer's choice sale. Oh, well, just trust me. I'm going to take a picture and I'll put a picture of what I'm going to be bringing. But I've got a lot of new things that I'm going to be bringing for tomorrow. So I'm not going to be doing shipping until after that sale is over so I can save you as much money as I can in shipping. All right, guys. Thank you guys again so much. I appreciate you being here. Let's go over to Delane's house.